We're making a mushroom ramen bowl. This dish gets a lot of its flavor from the combo of fresh roasted mushrooms and some reconstituted dried mushrooms. You can use dried porcini, or this is a nice mix of wild mushrooms to fortify a couple of cups of stock. On the tray here, I have maitake, and I'm mixing them together with some thinly sliced couple of shallots. And we're gonna spray these down with olive or vegetable or canola oil and get them in a very hot oven, 450, until they're crispy. I give them a little toss after, about 15, 20 minutes, and I usually cook them 30 to 40, depending on how meaty the mushrooms are. Into the oven we go. Now we're going to take a larger pot with about 2 tablespoons of oil, just to lightly coat the bottom, and we're going to take a large leek and get that ginger, garlic, leek or onion mixture working together. In we go. Then I'm going to use my hand grater here to just get some garlic going in there. And we're just going to sweat these down a bit and let them soften up. We're going to start by adding, about a 1/4 cup or so. This is Chinese rice wine, Zhaojing, or you can use dry sherry, which a lot of people, have for cooking or in the pantry. We're going to add a little splash of that, a slow turn of the pot, and just let that kind of cook into the leek mixture for a sec. Meanwhile, we're going to take about a 1/4 cup, which I thinned with a touch of hot water, about a 1/4 cup of that mellow white miso, and we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of the sesame paste, and about a 1/4 cup of our black garlic soy. Of course, you can use smoked shoyu, soy sauce, tamari. And then this mixture, we're going to add to that base that we're building. So we'll add in the rest of our, in this case, vegetable stock. Now, for this, I'm going to take a little bit, because that's not boiling yet, of the boiling water that I have up for the noodles, and just kind of temper this a little bit and thin it out so it marries to our ramen base a little easier when we get it in there. There we go. Oh, God, that smells good. Now, if you like things spicy, if you've ever watched me over the years, you know it can't be spicy enough for myself or my husband. I add a little chili garlic paste to this too. And then you can pass more at the table. I'm going to marry our plumped mixed mushrooms. And if they're giant pieces, you can take them, drain them on the counter, let them cool a bit, and chop them more. But I love these big, pretty pieces in the final product. I think they look gorgeous. Heads up, whenever you cook with dried mushrooms, though, reserve the last few spoonfuls, because there tends to be grit in dried mushrooms, and you don't want to add that to your soup. Basically, all I did was cook fresh noodles. They take 2-3 minutes. If you can't find fresh noodles, although I buy them right online, it's easy, fresh Chinese or Japanese noodles, then, or ramen, you can always use thin spaghetti from your pantry. Most people have that on hand, right? Now we're going to start building these bowls. So we're going to take some of the roast mushroom and shallot, pile that over here. We're going to take some raw rainbow carrots, pile them for crunch right here. I'm going to take some shredded greens of any kind. This is rainbow chard. You can use literally escarole, kale, anything really. Radicchio, just some crunchy green goodness going on there. Of course, there's a giant bed of the noodles underneath that. I took some shiso leaf. You can also use cilantro or any herb mixture you like. I shredded up some of the shiso. We have our jammy egg. And then we take our reconstituted mushrooms in our stock. Then, if you want to get real crazy about it, I dot a little more of the chili sauce. A touch of the toasted sesame oil, some chives, and then some sprinkles, some toasted sesame seed.